Hey everyone, this is Robert. This first part of our tutorial on geolocating photos and videos focuses on some basic techniques to confirm where exactly they were taken. Knowing how to geolocate a photo or video is crucial for journalists and fact-checkers. This information is often spread by misattributing locations, like claiming it is from a conflict zone when it's from a different country. If you can pinpoint the exact location of a photo or video, you can quickly debunk false captions and narratives and confirm its authenticity and the context in which it was taken or filmed. In the second part of the tutorial, I will showcase advanced geolocation techniques like using image metadata when available to get the precise geographic coordinates of a photo, comparing the landscape in your image if it has mountains in it with the 3D view of the shape of mountains in apps like Google Maps, looking at heat signatures visible from space to fact-check the locations and dates of war or environment-related events. However, most of the time, geolocating does not require any fancy tool. Again, trusting your observation skills and looking at every detail in an image will be the first step. Using services like maps and photos taken at street level, like Google Street View, will often help quickly confirm your image's precise location. A reverse image search on a landmark in an image, like a monument, building, or natural landscape, will often lead to results. The pictures and videos we will use for this tutorial are available at this address. Go down this page and find this photo. I want to be able to see all the details, so first I open it in full width in a separate browser tab like this. Now, to zoom in or out, I hold down the Control key on my keyboard and I use the scroll wheel on my mouse. A lot of information here should make it possible to confirm the exact place where this photo was taken in a few seconds. When I zoom in on some of the English signs, I see that the same word comes back several times. Bidel, Bidel, Bidel. There is also what looks like a restaurant on the left-hand side with a missing letter, Hal's Fish and Chips. So what do? I use a tool like Google Maps and enter those keywords, Hal's Fish and Chips and Bidel. We find a place with this name and a street address in the UK. But that is not enough. We want to be sure that the photo was taken at this location, so we need a visual confirmation. Geolocation is about visual confirmation. The good news is that major internet players like Google, Microsoft, the Russian Yandex, and Chinese Baidu have already captured a large part of the world by taking photos at street level. In Google Maps, it can be done by clicking and dragging the little yellow or blue guy at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And putting it on the exact spot that matches our address. As I'm doing it, you see the blue lines that indicate all the places where the Google cars have gone and taken photos at ground level. I drop the Street View icon on top of the red spot, which brings me down to ground level. Now, all I have to do is click and hold down and move the image left or right to where the 360-degree view taken by Google can match my photo. And here you go. If you take the time to compare the two images, it's a precise match. If the street signs and some details may have changed, it's simply because our photo and the Google snapshot were not taken at the same time. If you wish to see other pictures taken by Google at different times, click See More Dates. Now that you know where your photo was taken, this might also help estimate when it was taken. We saw that when you find visual clues in a photo, you can try a simple textual search in Google Maps combined with Street View to geolocate it. When an image includes a landmark, an unusual building, a striking natural landscape, or a monument like here, a second technique is using AI-powered image search tools such as Google Lens combined with Street View. In Chrome, right-click on an empty spot on your screen and search with Google Lens, or click in the address bar at the top on Google Lens and select the monument. When the search results for something that can be localized include a Wikipedia or Wikimedia article like here, they will most probably include its precise geographic coordinates. Click on those coordinates and select Google Maps. Zoom in and bring the Street View yellow or blue guide down over the red location pin. Before you drop it, you see blue dots and blue lines. The blue lines are where the Google cars drove, while the dots are geolocated photos taken by individuals, sometimes in 360 degrees. Click on the line, and you will find the confirmation of the location of your photo. The Taksim Republic Monument in Istanbul. As you can see, Google Street View has already mapped an impressive surface of the planet. If you wish to travel the world in your pajamas, just drag your blue friend or yellow friend on top of the world view in Google Maps, and you can wander the streets of over 100 countries and territories. The other search giants, Bing, Yandex, and Baidu, also offer street-level photos like Google Street View, but in a much more limited number of geographic areas. Links and instructions to access them are on the bourgogne.com/CFI webpage. Bing Streetside covers North American cities and main roads, parts of South America, some European countries, Australia, and New Zealand. The Russian Yandex Street Panoramas covers Russia, some former Soviet republics, and Turkey. Although Chinese Baidu Street View may be limited to China, it's the only mapping service that provides extensive access to street-level photography of its main cities and other parts of its territory. One more thing. Don't forget that Google Lens can also be used to geolocate video. Let's take this relaxing video with stunning views. I want to know, out of curiosity, where in the world this was filmed. If I click on its title to open it in YouTube, I see that the description and the comments section don't seem to provide this information. It is filmed from the ground. It might be a tourist spot. With billions of smartphones in circulation, some might have published other pictures of the same place with additional information on its location. So I simply pause the video for a clear view of this seaside scenery. I activate Google Lens by clicking in the address bar and select my search area. I scroll down to find visual matches, and I see some results with the same name, Praia da Ursa. Praia da Ursa. I go to Google Maps, I enter Praia da Ursa, and I find a place in Portugal. I activate the satellite view. I come closer and see that some rock formations might fit my video. I use the 3D view by holding down the Shift key on my keyboard, left-clicking and dragging the view to see it in 3D. It looks like a perfect match to me. When I click and drag the Street View icon and drag it on top of the view, I also see the path followed by the Google Street View car and some additional blue bubbles indicating geolocated photos taken by individuals. I could click on those to further confirm the precise location where my video was filmed. This marks the end of the first part of the tutorial on geolocating photos and videos. Thank you for watching.